Hi, you guys. Hi. How's it going? Hi, hi, hi. Hi, Amanda. Oh, wait, while I see you in here, how do I do this? Amanda, I wanted to set you as a mod. Oh, it may not let me. That's okay. Hi. Do you know what? I have a package that I haven't opened. I have a package from Amanda at Worthy Enough Designs, and I need a distraction. I think we should open it. It was a 13 Days of Swiftness that I purchased from Amanda like back in November. Worthy Enough Designs, she's right here in the comments. Let me pin her. And I set it aside because I was going to Vancouver, and so I like didn't want to open it. And then obviously came back from Vancouver and like everything's on fire. So let's open a package. I have 2 packages actually. I'm gonna do it. I think this is gonna be good. This is very exciting news. I didn't even know I was gonna do this until we literally got on this live, guys. This is so fun. How are we feeling today? Not good. Not good over here. This is from PW Union, by the way. It's like my little snuggie. I am currently still working from home. We're on our lunch break right now. So we are going to keep it short and cute today, but we are going to keep it cute. Okay. So this is from Amanda. Okay. Hi, everyone. I got myself a fresh cup of coffee before I hit the live button today. It's gonna be a good one. Guys, here's the thing. What would y'all rather watch? I was going to create a video today and post, but I can't decide if I want what the content I want my video to be. I was thinking one of 2 things. One, I can talk about like all of the things in Swifty lore that like haunt me. Like the fact that there's still 2 missing and unworn 1989 outfits. Or I can talk about the stars. Because y'all know all of the dancers too have still been posting about stars. And Taylor did exit the stage from technically the Karma door. So I don't know. It's just my thought. I can do one of 2 things. Oh my gosh, Amanda even wrapped all of these. Look at this. I mean, I will do both. I just don't know which one I want to post first. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, there's a card. Amanda always has a card. Okay. Very cute. Stars, stars, do stars. Yeah, I'm seeing 13 Days of Swiftness. Oh, cute. So I'm late, but we'll get caught up. I think this should be day 5, right? So if we started on, oh goodness. Now I don't know. See, I'm bad at these. What day was I supposed to start this and how many am I behind? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. It started on the 13th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 packages to open. Okay. So this is, we have Hi Flower. Okay. So here's 2. How many did I say I had? 6? Ghost of Swifties past, present, and future. That's so funny. 6. Thank you, Ashley. Clearly my mind is not alive. 12. Okay. So we've got all kinds, and they're numbered because Amanda's the best. Oh my gosh, I think they're in order. I think she put them in order too, in reverse order. Oh my gosh. This is why I'm obsessed with small businesses, you guys. Because first off, who wraps their 13 Days of Swiftness? Numbers them so nicely. Shop small. Shop small, shop small. That's all I have to say. It's worth it every single time. Amanda, you are the absolute best. You made it so easy. Okay, so we've got 1, 4, and 6. Here's 5. Oh my gosh, there's big ones. 5, 7, 3. I'm so happy right now. This is what I needed. This is what I needed today. Amanda, you sweet little baby angel. I'm so happy I remembered I had this package here. Now, let's do it. So 5, 3, 6, 4, 1. Okay. Let's do it, guys. Okay, number 1 says, stay beautiful. Remind yourself every single day. Okay. You're doing one for Valentine's Day? Oh, this is so nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, first off, complete fail on my part by not opening this before I went to Vancouver, because this would have been so cute with my debut outfit. It says, beautiful, make a wish and put on your necklace. You're a kind, compassionate, and loving person. Wear your necklace as a reminder that you make the world a more beautiful place. So cute. Yeah, that's a fail on my part, but this is so cute. I love it. Very, very cute. Hi, happy Wednesday. Thank you so much. My hoodie is Courtney's collab with PW Union. I think she has a discount code. So check out Courtney's page. Because when she launched her collab with them, I was like, send me your code. This is like, honestly, guys, this is the kind of friend I am. Like, I'm not going to see you all the time. I might forget to respond to your text until the very next morning. But if you launch a merch, you send me the link. I will buy everything. I promise. I promise I will support you. I just will probably forget to text you back. Courtney has a code. Yes. Okay, day 2. In my heart, there's a Christmas tree farm. Let us see, let us see. I knew it was an ornament. Thank you, guys. Yes, an ornament. It's a Taylor ornament. I need to get a little mini Taylor tree for my office. Next year, that's on the agenda. I'm going to get a pink sparkly tree, I think, for my little office, so I can have this one and then like my Taylor ornaments on it. Because that's cute as hell, right? Like, I need a Swiftness tree. Thank you, Amanda. This will be the item that pushes me to get my own Swiftness tree. Hi, Kyle. We're opening up 6 of my 13 days of Swiftness gifts from Amanda because I needed an upper today and realized that I had gifts to open. I also have, which I have not opened it yet, I have cosmetics from my friend KJ's brand, and we'll open those after. I could never keep up with Molly. She has so many ornaments. But that's what happens when you're like a lifelong Swiftie, right? Like, I have all the snow globes and stuff. I was never a big merch collector like that, but that's like a product of her being a Swiftie forever and just like hard work. I love that for her. Okay, number 3. This feels like a t-shirt or something fabric. Yes, we'll do Mented Cosmetics next, Amanda. Hi, Tiffany. Okay. Well, she wrapped it good. It is not a t-shirt, it's a crew neck. Amanda. I want to make it clear, I paid $113 for this entire bundle. So, like, first off, she's giving me way more than what I purchased because she's incredible. Shop small. It says Merry Swiftmas. If you think Oh my God. Y'all, I am going to the Arrowhead pop-up bar next week. I'm wearing this with a red skirt. Arrowhead pop-up bar. That's cute, right? Yee, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. My sister's gonna be so jealous. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm doing it. I am doing it. Thank you, Amanda. Okay, number 4. Also, if I was a small business owner, I would do exactly what Amanda does, and I would come in the lives and I would like watch people open my stuff because I think that's so fun. So I'm glad you're here. That makes me so happy. Okay. Ooh, okay, this is number 4. Sorry, I did not announce. Oh. It's so cute, Amanda. So Amanda knows me. So she gave me a black and gold Reputation bracelet, green and gold for debut, or at least this is how I'm dubbing it, and then gold for the gold stars TS12, guaranteed. This is what I'm choosing to believe. Very cute. Thank you, Amanda. Okay, we have box 5. Yeah, Amanda, we got it. Yeah, that's what it is. It's perfect. Thank you. We have box 5 and box 6. Well, package 5 and package 6. 5 is smaller than the crew neck, but is fabric. What do we think it could be? What do we think it could be? Oh yeah, New Heights colors too. Very cute. What do I know? Nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing. None of the Swift Talk creators know. We're all just guessing. Shirt or a scarf. It would be on brand for Amanda. That would be on brand. I don't know if I can look at that because that might make me cry. This is really nice. Why does stuff like this make me cry? It says Swifty. I know why. I'll tell you why. This is not a label I gave myself until the past few years. I've always been a fan of Taylor. But a lot of people in my life made me feel like I needed to be ashamed of that. And I've always referred to myself as a Swiftie, at least behind closed doors, but I certainly wasn't on the internet creating content about being a Swiftie until recently. So this is nice. Yeah. Thank you, Amanda. I have one more from Amanda, and then we can open our cosmetics. It's just one of those things that people made you feel stupid and dumb and childish for so long for enjoying her work and her art. And her work and her art was there for me in times when those real people in my life weren't. So how dare they, you know? So yeah, I've always been a fan of Taylor. I always have, but I've never been an online full-on Swiftie until the last 2 years, but I'm never going back. This is my number 6. Oh, I forgot to read. Okay, so day 4. Oh, so everyone for day 5 got the surprise. So this was a surprise one and was different for everyone. And then this one is a cute little keychain. Very cute. So I have 7 more packages from my Days of Swiftness left to open that, I don't know, maybe I'll open early. let's do our cosmetics first and see how we feel. Because I like opening gifts. This Snuggie is from PW Union. One of my best friends, Courtney, has a code. If anyone's in the chat and wants to tag Courtney, or if you know her code, that would be super, super helpful. I bought 2 ornaments. I got the surprise song ornament. This is actually for my mom. Mine is on my tree. And I bought the King of My Heart ornament. So the black heart that has the crown on it. Very cute. Okay, so I will do a get ready with me with this stuff because I've been meaning to open it. She sent me this in October. And I've been meaning to do a get ready with me with these cosmetics, and I just haven't had a chance. But I wanted to open it. It's unopened because the packaging was so good. I was like, this needs to happen in a live because the packaging is great. So I'm glad we're here. This is Mented, as in pigmented. This is, if y'all know KJ Miller, this is KJ Miller's brand. She is CEO, founder, owner of Mented. So again, another Swifty to support. And we love supporting Swifties, especially women of color. So Mented just went through a rebrand. So that's what this is. It's meant to look like breaking news, like, yeah. Okay. So Mented, celebrating inclusive beauty. So that's what she founded this business on, was making shades for every person that match every single person. I love that. Admittedly, I have not had a hard time finding things that match my skin tone. I'm very privileged that way, right? But I know a lot of people do have that problem. So I personally like to shop places that support this kind of a mission because, like, be so for real. You know what I mean? So, Mented. We do love inclusivity, Brie. That's what we want. Tissue paper matches. Okay. Ooh, so she gave me a makeup makeup bag. May your day be as flawless as your foundation. So I can put everything in here. Everything she sent me in here. And I will. And I will, and I will. Oh, by the way, guys, if you saw the t-shirt that I had made for Vancouver, it says, it's Taylor and Cam and another dancer with the confetti. And it says, there's glitter on the floor after the party. And it has the Eras Tour dates, like the first date in Glendale and the last date in Vancouver. That's from Amanda at Worthy Enough Designs, by the way. Courtney and I paired up with Amanda to design that shirt. I don't get anything from it. She's just selling them, but I wanted to plug it because it's one of my favorite shirts, especially because we correctly, like, didn't do it on purpose, but the outfit Taylor's wearing in that picture is the exact same one she was wearing Vancouver night 3. Just like a weird coincidence, but yeah. Okay, to the cosmetics. Whoa, she sent me a ton of stuff. Okay, KJ, first off, she popped. She popped off. Okay, let's do this. Look at all that. Look at all of that. She spoiled us. Okay. So, again, guys, remember too, like, if you're not in a place, I know the holidays are really hard to, like, buy extras and stuff. If you're not in a place to financially support a small business, it's really, really helpful to just follow their pages. And help them get eyes on stuff. So like their videos, share their videos. That helps small businesses so much more than you realize because it just helps people get eyes on their product. So even if you're like, I don't wear makeup, I don't care, but you like KJ, go follow Mented. That will help KJ. So this is a bronzer. Let us see. It looks like a powder bronzer. I do wear powder bronzer. So this will work perfectly for me. My nails are too long to open the packages. Okay, here we go. Yes, or make your Christmas list with those direct links instead of an Amazon list. Exactly. So this shade is called Beach Bum, and it's perfect for me. KJ's the best. I literally filled out a color profile on her page, and she put this whole thing together for me. She's incredible. So that's our bronzer color. I'll try to swatch stuff for you guys if I can. Pretty. I will wear that. Bronzer. Love that. And it's got like big stickers on the back. So even though the front of them, like I'm assuming the front, they all kind of look similar, you can just look in the back. Yeah. I like a big label. I'm a big fan. Okay. Sorry, I'm also trying to organize trash from recycling. I'm so annoying. Okay. This blush. Oh, I'm so excited. I love a good blush. Okay. I love a good blush. Thank you, Amanda. You are doing the Lord's work up in these comments. I appreciate you. Okay. We've got a blush. Thank you. I feel very comfortable today. It is very cold in Kansas City. Well, it's not that cold. It could be way colder, but I'm cold, so. This blush is called Peach for the Stars. It's like she knew that I'm theorizing TS12 is star themed. Okay, so I like to have different shades of blush. This one is going to be a little bit more, it has like a little bit of sparkle in it. I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to see. This is going to be a little bit more of like a, I don't want to say more brown, but this one would be more like sun-kissed almost. So on the bottom is the blush compared to the bronzer. You see? I like that. I'll wear that. That's the goal, right? That is the goal. I gotta keep my wrist clean so I can swatch the rest of it because there's a lot of lipsticks and stuff here. She really popped off when she sent me this. She's the best. Like I'm so excited. There's so many lipsticks in here. 3 glosses, 3 lipsticks, a couple I'm so excited. Okay. First things first. Okay. I am still at work, so we're just making sure I'm not getting any any emergency, like the house is on fire DMs or anything like that. We're not. We're on lunch break, so we're fine. Foundation stick. This color is L10. Again, I took a test on KJ's website that told me what color. So that helped. So if this does not match, it's my fault. Oh no, this is cute. This is perfect. I have like a big chin zit currently. No, it's good. No, that's good. I like. Big fan. Big fan. I do want to keep the cover though, to keep it nice. Okay, foundation stick. Good. She gave me 2 of these. One is a little bit darker. So let's see how much darker. Hi, how are you guys? So this I would use as a contour. Foundation stick. Probably under here too. Cute. Cute. And I like, so like it all says the name on the side, but again, on the bottom, it's really, really easily labeled. Yes, this is Mented. This is my friend KJ Miller's brand, Mented. We love. Okay, concealer. Brightening concealer. She, again, sent me 2 shades. Yeah, maybe for my summer shade, that's totally possible. This one's called 9 to 5. Yeah. Yeah. And this one's called Noted. Noted, 9 to 5. So just a slight difference. This one probably will be more useful in the summer for me. It's a little bit darker. Ooh, this is nice. Look at how big that brush is. We're going in. Why the hell not? I don't normally use my fingers to apply concealer or anything. Wait, do you guys see that? Wait, do you see that? Before, after? Wait, hold on. Okay. Because your girl has bags under her eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little tired BB. Okay, KJ popped off with this. KJ popped off with this. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, listen, this is going to be my new go-to concealer. This is the Noted. Let me find the packaging. It's the full-time brightening concealer. That's damn good. This is my new favorite concealer. Like, hands fucking down. This is going in my makeup bag immediately. Same. I've never seen something. I know, guys, y'all. Thank you for hyping me. This is so exciting. Mented. Shade is Noted. This is the full-time brightening concealer. This is going immediately into my makeup bag. I do like all of these. I will use all of these things, but this will be one of them that I use like every day. Cause the eye lift, wow, that was good. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. Woo, I'm so excited. Okay. Lips. Okay, I've got lip liners, lipsticks, and lip glosses. And I currently have lipstick on, so let's take it off. Listen, I feel like even the non-makeup girlies, like, if you can just find a concealer that works really quick for you, like that, to just cover up dark circles, like for me anyways, that's what I like. I just want to cover up my dark circles, wear mascara and some lipstick, and be done. And that's usually what I do. Okay. So, took off my lipstick. Alrighty. How do I want to do this? Amanda's out here doing the Lord's work for this PW Union hoodie. Thank you, girl. You're the best. Yeah, simple and effective. Absolutely. Okay, so this one is shade Rosy Posy lip liner. No, this is an eyeshadow stick. I am so sorry. I thought this was lip liner. This is eyeshadow. Oh, okay, wait. So now that I know it's eyeliner, Pretty Penny, I'll put it on. I'll put it on. Say less. Little darker. Okay, let's go. Hi, Nikki. Okay. Say less. Say less. Mented, M-E-N-T-E-D. Mented. Mented Cosmetics. Okay, this is the lighter shade. It's very natural. I also am having a hard time with this light. Hold, please. Hold, please. Uno momento. Because, yeah, I would go in a little bit harder. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. This one is called Rosy Posy. Okay, I'm going to make these match. Wow, I'm so glad I did this because I just found my new favorite concealer. Okay, Rosy Posy, eyeshadow. Eyeshadow number 2. Whoops! My sticker fell off. I see it in there. It's not worth it. Eyeshadow number 2 is called Pretty Penny. Pretty Penny. I do like a little bit more extra like on my eyes. I like more definition like this. So I would typically probably wear both of these together. And I would use a blending brush here instead of my finger because this is not doing me any justice. But it's cute. It's very cute. Yeah, right? Same. I like it. I'm into it. Just need to make myself match so I don't look like a clown. You know what I mean? I think these are kind of cool because you could also just like quickly swipe underneath and get color that way. And that's really cute. Yeah, that's cute. Cute. I like that. So this eyeshadow pencils, this one is Pretty Penny. And the other one is Rosy Posy. Yeah, into this. This whole line is Mented Cosmetics, my friend KJ Miller's brand. She sent me this box just out of the kindness of her heart. And, wanted to support her and share with you guys what we have. So, okay, now we have lipsticks and lip glosses. This is where I shine. Okay, I've got 3 lipsticks. I've got Dope Taupe, Foxy Brown, and Peach Please. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, and then I have 3 lip glosses too. What should I do first? Maybe I should do lip glosses because it's easier to wipe those off. Okay. We've got Mauve Over, Send Nudes, and Number 1 Crayon. Let's start here. Number 1 Crayon. I think this is going to be a really cute one for, oh my God, it's like a raspberry color. This is very exciting. This is very exciting news. Okay, it smells incredible, like vanilla cookies. Like, this is cute. Trying to get my Cupid's bow on this live is really difficult. This is cute. Very cute. Number 1 Crayon. Cute. Like that. Very much like that. Hi, Rory. Yeah, this is cute. I'm only wiping off because we've got 2 more. Very pretty. Okay, next. Mauve or nude? Mauve or nude? Let's do nude because I think mauve is going to be my fave. And I'll do that last. I think mauve is going to be my fave. Okay, so this one's called Send Nudes. Oh my God, it's chocolate. That's cute. Well, chocolate to me. Okay. I would wear the hell out of this color. Yeah. I also would wear this like over a lipstick. This is cute too. So yeah, this one's a little bit more brown. The other one was a little bit more pink. This is cute. Yes, it's all very affordable, right? KJ, she's a boss. Cute. So see, just like a little bit more brown. And let's do the mauve. Let us do the mauve. All right. This one is called Mauve Over. Target prices for premium products. That's good to know, Danny. Okay, so this is the mauve. And I think this is going to be my fave. The color I wear normally is more of a mauve. Uh-huh. Like a pinkish brown. That's what I want. I knew it would be my fave. I knew it. You can call me a lot of things, but I do have the self-awareness. This is cute. I feel cute. I feel cute. The mauve is the fave. Like, I'm literally setting aside the ones that I will wear like every day. Because like the eye concealer, y'all, I'm in. I know I saw a couple messages from my girls in the Discord that were like, give me that link. I'm there. I see ya. I'm with ya. I will. Okay. I have lipsticks, but I'll put that mauve back on. Okay. Now we have 3 lipsticks. Let's do this. Because that whole box is recycling and we love her. Okay. Sorry, guys. Trying to stay organized whilst doing this. Okay. And this is all from Mented Cosmetics. My friend KJ runs this business, owns this business, founded that business. Okay, now, lipsticks. I've got 3. I've got Peach Please, I've got Dope Taupe, and I've got Foxy Brown. I think if I was a betting girl, I would bet that all of these are meant to be paired with the gloss on top of them. Let's see. The concealer shade that worked best for me was Noted. So we are gonna start with Peach Please, the lipstick. There it is. Join the mailing list. I love that. Okay. Oh, it's like butter. You know when? Oh, it's like butter. It goes on so good. I can't. Oh, I love. So this is the peach. Very cute. It looks a little more brown in the container, but again, these are really pigmented products. So, God, I look good in this color. Be for real. That's cute. Okay, and then because I think this is from Mented, my friend KJ Miller's brand, I think each of the glosses she sent me are meant to go with a lipstick. So I'm gonna do the crayon with this one because I think the crayon and peach. Yeah, that's cute. Kind of makes it a little bit more like brown raspberry. Cute. Okay, big fan of this combo. That was the Peach Please with the #1 crayon lip gloss. That's cute. Also, it just like tastes like vanilla, which I love. Okay, next. That was a good one. I'm sad to wipe that off. Okay. Next. Do we want to do... I think the taupe is going to be my fave, so I'm going to do the Foxy Brown next. Taupe. Brown. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. You placed an order, Amanda? I love that so much. Okay, this lipstick is called Foxy Brown. Oh, I like a brown lipstick. That's just me. Okay, let's go. Big fan. Big fan. I like a brown lipstick though. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. I enjoy brown lipstick. I think it looks cute on me. This one's Foxy Brown. Cute. And I take it back. I wouldn't put the gloss over all of them because I do like this one on its own. And it's supposed to be like a semi-gloss. So if you want a full gloss, you would just pair it with. This is cute. I feel like it's also really making my teeth look white, and I'm into that. I'm into that. Okay, last one. Which is the Dope Taupe. And I think is gonna be my fave. I'll just leave it on. Dope Taupe. This is very exciting. I need to say just how smooth these go on. Like, these are very nice. I usually wear liquid lipstick because I hate that like waxy feel when you put on like standard lipsticks like this. These are very nice. This is like butter. Like, what's that SNL quote? Like butter, you know? I do like her. Yeah, that's cute. I like very much. That's cute. I've said it before, I like brown lipstick. I think it's cute. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. What was my fave though? Okay. Fave products from this haul. Yeah, it's non-toxic. Yeah, it's non-toxic and all of that. It's a great brand. She put a lot of thought into it. Okay, let me see. I do want, okay. So, fave lipstick is actually, I think, the Foxy Brown, but my favorite lip is the Mauve Over, this one. That's so funny. Okay. Favorite lip, Mauve Over. Boom. Done. Favorite concealer, Noted. That's what I put underneath my eyes here. I think it looks way, way better. The blush she sent me, Peach for the Stars. Wow, that lighting just got real bad. Peach for the Stars. The bronzer she sent is Beach Bum. Yeah. Very cute. There's a lot of products she sent me. Those were just like, the last handful were just like my faves. The ones that I'm literally like, I'm setting aside to put in my like everyday bag. But she sent me this whole bag of products that are all really, really nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan. That was good. Yay, KJ. We love KJ. Yeah. Okay, now what? Okay, now what? Because now I feel like I want to keep opening stuff. That is a problem. That's a big problem. Also, can you see my messy room when I lean over like that? Probably. That's okay. All right, let's do this. Move items. Should I open up my other 7 days of Swiftness? Because why not? Because it's treat yourself. Should I do that? The remaining 7 days of Swiftness? I think I should. I think I want to. I think I'm gonna. Because why not? Okay. Yeah, right? Let's do it. It's Wellness Wednesday. For Wellness Wednesday, I opened packages earlier than I should have. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Screw it. Okay, number 7. These are all from Worthy Enough Designs. I hope she's still in the comments. Amanda, if you're still here, please comment so people know where to find you. Worthy Enough Designs is on Instagram and on TikTok. And Amanda makes... If you see a cute shirt in my video and you're like, who made that shirt? 99% of the time, it's Amanda at Worthy Enough Designs. She's the absolute best. You're here and driving. Okay, here. Thank you for commenting. I'm going to pin you just so they can find you. Okay. Well, Amanda, I'm opening number 7, which is enjoy this year round, which I think is a clue for what's in the box. Oh, it's our eras. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. It's our eras. Debut, Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989, Tortured Poets Department, Reputation, Lover, Folklore, Evermore, Midnights, Tortured Poets Department. Cute! Cute. I love. Enjoy that year round. I will. And purple's my favorite color. It's like she knew. Okay, so there's number 10. 11. I do want to open them in order. Okay. We're doing it, you guys. We are doing it. There. Okay. Good afternoon, Krista. We're opening up number 8. My 13 Days of Swiftness from Worthy Enough Designs. Number 8. It says, where you can keep all the things you love. Oh, this is cute. It's like a little baggie. Not like, it is. It's a little baggie. Which I can put my new products right into because I have a problem. Very cute. I love that for you, Alicia. Okay, number 9. Number 9 is you're a mirror ball. I think this is a mirror. That's my guess. Oh yeah, I was right. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm such a loser. And then I can put that bag in my Mented bag. Absolutely. So it's a disco ball and also a mirror. Look at that, Inception. You can see yourself and see yourself. Crazy, right? Okay, number 10. Put the money in the bag and I stole the keys. Okay, number 10 is put the money in the bag. I think it might be a bag. What? Wow, this light is just terrible. Hold. Hold. There, at this point, like, just put the blind down because that is god awful. Okay, wait. There. Okay. Better? No, not really, but it's okay. We're living. Bag with the little pin. I won't be putting money in this bag, but I will put things in it. That's so funny. What am I on? 11? 11. It says stickers. And boy, did she. I got stickers. Stickers. All Too Well. Torture Poets Department. Oh, this is cute. It says, one day we will be remembered. Your string of lights is still bright to me. A 1989 microphone. That's a good one. That's unique. I've never seen that one yet. Taylor and Ready for It. Oh, Taylor's version. I love putting these just on things. Anything random, suddenly it's Taylor's version. My phone case, Taylor's version. Foolish One, Sitting Around Waiting for Confessions of Love. Sparks Fly. Oh, found my favorite. We'll do that one last. I'll show you guys that one last. Look What You Made Me Do. And the Eras Tour. That's cute. I love this one. I don't know where I'm going to put this, but I'm putting it somewhere. Okay. Number 12 says you can't spell cats without TS. What could it be? I also just want to acknowledge the amount of time it took Amanda to put this all together. Like, it's not just her shipping out 13 products to people. Like, she individually wrapped them, she numbered them, and then she, like, coordinated them to this list. You know? The detail. Oh my gosh, is it cat socks? It's cat socks. Well, that's adorable. It's kitty cat socks. Ah, this is so cute. I love that so much. Okay, last one, 13. It says treat yourself. Oh, she gave me a $10 off code. Oh, I got the button, but then it said verified, so I hope you guys can still see me. She gave me a $10 off code for her store to treat myself. Thank you, Amanda. That's very nice of you. All of this is so, so good. I got a lot of stuff. This is a good haul, guys. This is a very good haul. Hi, hi. How's it going? You know, we're just hanging. Well, now what? Now I opened up all my goodies. You're back at work. Okay, well, thank you so much for all of my goodies. I loved them so much, and I can't wait to shop your website. Because you know I'm going to. Hi, I know the sun just came out and like made my lighting really, really bad in here. No, I don't think the cat socks are on her website. I think it was just a gift she included for the 13 days of Swiftness. Your roommate might have gotten you a shirt for Christmas. I love that. Hi, you guys. I will upload this live onto YouTube as well. I always upload them, which is why I don't play music in here anymore, because YouTube won't let me upload them if I play music. But, yeah, I'll upload it onto YouTube so you can see everything. That's so funny. I love that your roommate got you something from Worthy Enough Designs for Christmas, though. We love to shop small business. Now I'm just like gathering my things because I just have them strewn across my desk currently. Just gathering my things. Oh, guys, that was fun. I loved that. I loved that the most. But I wanted the piano one. Maybe that's what they got you, Parker. Maybe they got you the piano one. Oh, okay, so I think you guys convinced me. Video about the stars first. I mean, like, I'll post both. I want to talk about the things that keep me up at night, like, as a Swiftie. But, I think a video about the stars is probably better. Also because all the dancers have been including it in, like, their Thank You Taylor posts and all of that. Yeah. I felt personally victimized by that surprise song piano, too. Multiple times. Multiple times. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Parker. I would love to do an Eras Tour watch party. I want to put something together, a meetup in Kansas City after the new year. I kind of briefly talked to Kate about it a little. And we'll probably work on doing that. Getting something together, but it'll be after the new year. No, I'm not going to the Chiefs game on Saturday. I will be watching from the comfort of my warm, warm home. I'm going to go to playoffs, though. I have to go to playoffs. We went to a playoff game last year, and if you can make it happen, the energy for playoffs is just like next level. Like if you can make it happen to make it to a playoff football game, and I can't speak to other stadiums. I can only speak to Arrowhead. But it's like, if you think the regular Arrowhead like energy is good, wait for playoffs. Wait for playoffs. So good. Yeah. Whoever said they're rooting for the Patriots forevermore, for the rest of the season, rooting for the Patriots to win their games, especially 2 in particular. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Your husband's a Broncos fan. So is mine. Went to a Kansas City playoff game and had the time of his life. Yep. So my husband, we lived in Denver for 10 years. Hi, Kelsey. So we went to a lot of the Chiefs Broncos playoff or games or whatever. So he always roots for the Broncos first and foremost, but he has sort of like adopted the Chiefs as his second team or whatever. So like he thinks they're fun. Like he goes to the games and he watches, you know? A lot of Broncos fans don't like Kansas City because it's divisional. So it's like, I don't know. In my opinion, though, I've never hated the Broncos either, even though they're in our division. I can respect, like, game recognized game, right? Like, I can respect when the Broncos are good. Yeah. I see Broncos fans in St. Louis. Why are there so many around the Midwest? And I'll be honest with you, that's a team that got a lot of bandwagon fans, especially with Peyton Manning. Because they did really well with John Elway in the 90s. And then John Elway became part of their ownership team. And so John Elway is one of the people that originally brought on Peyton Manning. And so I think the reason there's so many Broncos fans in the Midwest that is due to Peyton Manning. And we also need to remember, at the time the Broncos got Peyton Manning was when the Chiefs were quite literally at some of their worst moments. So a lot of Chiefs fans converted, or like a lot of people in the Midwest became Broncos fans because the Broncos were doing well, right? And the Chiefs weren't. And so they were an easy team to support. Yeah. It's just one of those, it just happens. And like right now, there's a lot of Chiefs fans around the Midwest too. Like that's just how it goes. You know, you adopt fans when your team is doing well. I generally try to stay away from the term like bandwagon. Just because, who cares? Like who cares? Right. And St. Louis lost the Rams. Right. And that kind of happened like all around this within like the same few set of years, I think. Yeah. Thank you. I wanted to go for stars in maroon. So I feel like we did it. Hi, Nick. How are you, friend? Thank you. I'm going to have to get them redone again. Well, maybe. Probably not before Christmas. So these are going to be my holiday nails. We can dig it. It's fine. Maybe I'll do another Chiefs one for playoffs. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not good at doing, like, I don't do fake nails. I can't because it literally, like, hurts my fingers. So these are, like, these are my natural nails. But I'm not good at, like, doing designs and stuff because I feel like there's not enough space. I don't know. Anyways, I'll probably try to figure something else out cute. because I don't like doing a lot of intricate designs, but. Yeah, this is from PW Union. My friend Courtney has a code. These are a little expensive, but the code helps. And also I live in this. When I went to Black Friday outside Target, I wore my jeans, a t-shirt, this crew neck, and my puffer coat over it with a hat, and I was so warm the whole time because this thing is so thick and like, it's so warm. So warm. And I don't like whatever my light is doing here, so we'll just leave it. It does. It has one big hoodie pocket at the bottom. But it like, okay, let me show you. It comes in like 2 sizes. Big and like extra big. This is my knee. It goes down to my knees. But I love it. Like it's, it is a Snuggie. But I love it. It's great. It's very comfy. Hi, Ashley. It's very soft. It's very comfortable. It has a pocket for your cat. That's so funny. Yeah, it's got a big old pocket. They had a couple different designs, but I kind of like this one because it's like all the eras. But I usually wear like a small or a medium. So this is the smaller big size. I think you would need to size, it depends on how big you want it, right? If you want it to fit like this and you generally wear like, I think if you generally wear like an extra large, I would go with like the bigger size if you want it roomier. But I think this could easily fit a person that wears an extra large like usually if they want it to fit not as big. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, very good. I'm a big fan. The hoodie blanket, I love that. Maybe I'll try that. You are so welcome. What's Courtney's handle? Euro Sweetheart, I think. Go to my reposts. She's the redhead cutie. That's how we know. Thank you, Nick. Like, go to my reposts. I repost all of my friends. If I'm ever talking about my friends, just go to my reposts and the chances are you'll see them. Because if I ever pop across my friends' videos on FYP, I press all the buttons and I'm like reposting and commenting and like boosting their shit. So if there's never anyone in here or like I can't remember, check my repost. Yes, she is. She's my redheaded cutie. And Liz is my little microphone queen cutie. Nick, I'm obsessed with. If you guys aren't following Nick's channel has blown up. I'm so proud of them. Nick does like comprehensive outfit reviews and like how often this lover bodysuit was worn versus this one. I was lucky enough to meet Nick when I was in London and they are like a gem. A gem. Hi, Mark. Kevin's dad, Mark, is here, I think, guys. Say hi. I missed a comment. I'm so sorry, and now I can't scroll. Katie, the live I will pull and I'll post on my YouTube so you can see the full Mented products. I think you've come to my YouTube before. Also, Katie, if you're on my YouTube, please comment that it's you so I can follow you back on YouTube. Yeah, because I remember, if I remember right, you were one of the people that really enjoyed watching them afterwards. So I want to make sure I get it up there for you. Following a lot of y'all separately for a while. I know, right? It's so fun. Like, I just randomly came across people online that I was like, I dig this content. Courtney, though, Courtney was like, you are going to be my friend. She was like, you don't have a choice. You're going to be my friend. And I was like, okay. Oh, okay, Katie, I understand. That's totally cool. I just wanted to make sure that I like followed you back. But if you don't have an account, like, don't make one, you know, who cares? It's fine. Yeah, so I have been like Nikki King. I was just like a watcher of her content and met her in South Carolina and we became friends. And then we went to London together and like shared a room and, you know, did the whole thing. Nick, I met Hannah, I met, Nikki Goff, my silver-haired Swifty, who I am obsessed with and I love. If you don't follow Nikki, follow Nikki. Nikki Gough is her name. Sweetheart, just complete sweetheart. Jonathan Miller, is amazing. I don't know. I feel really lucky. We got to meet so many people through the Eras Tour that I like, oh yeah, Tess. I haven't met Tess in person yet. So I'm like one of the few people, every time we go somewhere, I miss Tess by like a day. So we've interacted online a lot. I just have not been fortunate enough to meet Tess in person yet. But she's met like all of my friends. Like I feel like we've met by proxy. Yeah, Brie. I met Brie in Vancouver. She's such a little cutie. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. I've enjoyed like meeting everyone and it's been really nice and fulfilling, you know? I feel grateful. I'm glad. Molly. I met Molly in Vancouver. Yes. That was my first time meeting her. But I know that she had met Alex quite a few times before that. The Swifties are the best. I'm glad it's cool for you guys, Melissa. It's fun for me to sort of see it play out, you know? When did you meet each of your friends for the first time? So, the first Swift talker that I met that became my friends, hold on, out, you know? When did you meet each of your friends for the first time? So, the first Swift talker that I met that became my friends, hold on. We good? Okay. The first Swift talker I met that became my friend was Danny. Bookbee Swifty. And we met because I had a video go viral and she stitched me. And I commented on it and I was like, help, is this video making fun of me? Because I truly couldn't tell. It's part of my like neurodivergencies. I was like, I don't understand. Danny immediately ran into my DMs and she was like, oh my gosh, no, I agree with you. This is genius. But if you want me to like take the video down, whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, leave it up. We exchanged phone numbers and she started sending me podcast voice notes like the very next day. She was like instantaneously my friend. We just had a lot in common. We vibe. I love Danny. Yeah, Danny was my first Swift Talk friend. And then I got an invite to go to South Carolina. Yes, I am neurodivergent. I got an invite to go to South Carolina and, I wasn't going to go because I was really nervous. And a lot of the creators that were going kind of already knew each other, like Courtney and Liz and Jess, and Anna and, a couple people, they already knew each other. And I was really nervous about going. I didn't want to be the odd man out. Ty Wilson had originally invited me and he and I just became mutuals and started chatting a bit. And then Courtney committed to going to South Carolina. And that was when Courtney came into my DM and she was like, no, you're part of this. Like you will be included. Let's do this. And so Courtney introduced me to Liz and, we met and, you know, got our Airbnb together for, the South Carolina event, which was, yes, when it was sort of a coincidence because we were all committed to that event when Torture Poets Department got announced and we were all going to be in South Carolina. So it was sort of this like weird stars aligning moment that all of us would be together. Yeah, so Courtney, kind of introduced me to the group at large And then when I was in South Carolina, I got to meet people in person. So like Liz, and I got to finally meet Courtney in person, of course, and Kyle and Danny came, and Nikki came, Jesse, Alex, Hannah, not Alex, I'm so sorry, Jesse, Anna, Hannah, Ty was there, Kenzie Creations, she's on Instagram only, Lappin Studios. There was so many people that went to that South Carolina event. It was great, and I got to meet a bunch of people in person. And then throughout that connection, I was introduced to Alex through Courtney and Liz and Nikki, and just sort of started connecting with people online. I met Nikki Goff just organically through TikTok. We became mutuals and started chatting. Nick, the Eras for Outfits reporter, I found their stuff on Twitter, actually, during the tour. And they had posted their missing outfits poster. And I was like, this is genius. I was like, this is what we need. This is what I need. I remember going to Nick's Twitter, downloading the missing outfits poster, sending it to Courtney and going, this person is a genius. I needed this. I needed this. I needed this. I needed this. And I think the first time I used it, I immediately followed Nick and then like tagged them. And I was like, hey, I just want to make sure this is okay. And then like everything came together because like me and Courtney had been talking about these damn outfits, and like she's utilizing them for purposes. So Nick came in and he brought this knowledge into like what me and Courtney were already theorizing that just helped and made sense. And then Carol came along as well, Carol's Corner. And she makes incredible spreadsheets, and she is so detailed and so thorough. And when we met Carol, I was like, oh my gosh, between Nick and Carol, like these are the data people that I needed. Like these are the data-driven Swifties that I need in my life. They probably hate me. I'm probably so annoying, but I'm the person that will go into their lives and be like, tell me what color the guitar is today because I can't tell and I trust you. There was one time when I went into Carol's live, it was Toronto. The night that she wore the Barbie Hot Pink Lover bodysuit and she played the purple guitar, this is still a point of contention, but I know that Carol's right on it. I couldn't tell if it was pink or purple. And I flew into Carol's live and I was like, Carol, pink or purple? And she was like, it's purple. And I was like, believe you, trust you, gone. And then I saw, yep, that Nick was backing Carol up. And they like probably hate that, but I don't. They're like the best for that. I'll like fly into to their lives and be like, hi, help. And they always help me. They're the absolute best. How did I meet Jonathan? I met Jonathan. Oh God, how did I meet Jonathan? Through Courtney, I think. I'm glad you like it, Nick. Through Courtney, I think I had seen Jonathan's stuff pop up on my FYP, and we had been mutuals for a while on TikTok, but just didn't ever really connect. And then back when I was starting my YouTube, I think, Courtney was like, oh, Jonathan, he's really good with YouTube. You should ask him. So Courtney kind of connected us and put us in a group chat so I could ask him questions. Jonathan is like my emotional twin flame, I think. He is the sweetest baby angel. I love him. I love him so much. So I'm really, really happy and thankful that I met him as well. And then I met him in person in Vancouver, which was long overdue and really, really wonderful. He is just as amazing in person as he is online. Yeah. There's not many people in the Swift Talk community that I've met in person that aren't as genuine as they are online. Jake Deaton. I've not met Jake yet. I would love to though. We've been mutuals on TikTok for a long time. And I really enjoy Jake's content, especially when he's talking about like the chart driven content. I have a hard time understanding that stuff. So I really appreciate Jake's content and his point of view on a lot of that stuff. Are you doing the Family Feud Jeopardy that Nick is doing? I am planning on it. Nick is keeping me in the loop on that. Just because I have family coming into town this weekend for Christmas. So I'm going to do my best and try. I'm hoping to. I want to. I don't want to miss it. It just kind of depends. Yeah. But I'm hoping to make it. Kim, the code is on Courtney's page with PW Union. So Euro Swifty, and she has a code for this. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta drink more coffee. You guys are asking me about my friends and I could just yap all day long. I'll always hype my friends. I'm such a nerd. Thanks for hanging out today, guys. You got your shirt from Amanda. I love that. I love that so much. Which one did you get? Did you get the End of an Era's one? Place you like to park at Arrowhead. Oh, Ashley. Anywhere except lot L? Hold. Arrowhead peeps. There's a lot that in order to get it, you have to cross a pedestrian bridge. Which one is that? That's the only one you're going to want to avoid. Everything else, Ashley, is a free-for-all. I'm going to be so real with you. It's a free-for-all. So you either have to make a constellation one way or the other. When you enter Arrowhead, you either want to park close to the stadium and make your trek into the stadium easier. Or what I do is I park in the boons closer to a gate. So I trek into the stadium and I trek all the way back. But when I get in my... So I trek into the stadium and I trek all the way back. But when I get in my car, getting out of the gates is usually a lot easier because I'm kind of right there by a gate. So that's my best guess. There is one specific parking lot in Arrowhead that you, in order to access it, when you leave, like in order to enter and exit the stadium, you have to cross a pedestrian bridge. I would avoid that one at all cost. That pedestrian bridge gets really backed up. You're like standing around waiting. There's no alternative. Underneath is straight up highway. So as far as parking goes, avoid that lot. Yeah. So Ashley, I would just park out in the boons by a gate. Like if they wave you in and you enter and you see an empty spot, just whoop, park there. That's what I would do. Because I would do so for anyone who hasn't been to Arrowhead, there is a community tailgate in Lot J. They have a Facebook page, like it's Lot J Tailgaters. That's their whole shtick. They bring food for everyone, bring your own drinks, but food they cook for everyone. It is like a group of people, like tons of families, and they all pitch in to cook and host a tailgate. There's music and everything. All they usually ask is like a Venmo donation, obviously, for the food. But that's a really good tailgate to hit up if you have time before the game. If you are weird about like seeing people you don't know, completely understand. There's a Ford tailgate that is public. And the Ford tailgate is right between Arrowhead and Royal Stadium. So if you don't know where you are, always just look for where Royal Stadium is in comparison to Arrowhead, and that will help you keep like your sense of direction. The Ford tailgate is right between Arrowhead and the Royal Stadium. So super easy to find. Bye, Kelsey. And they have food trucks in there. The drum line goes in there. The cheerleaders go in there and do a quick dance. That is also where they have like season ticket members have, it's like a tailgating spot. It's almost like a trailer that they set up. They set up like all of these trailers for the season ticket members to like hang out and drink before. So that's where all of those are. But basically the coolest thing about that tailgate is that there's all these food and beverage vendors, and then you can see like the drum line and the cheerleaders come through and stuff like that. Wheelchair access is necessary in every stadium in the United States, so I would reach out to them about accommodations. I don't know. I have not needed to utilize the accessibility services, so I would reach out to them directly about what those are. But ADA is not something they can pass up in the United States. It has to be accessible. It's going to be a good game. I'm excited that you're going to get to go. I'm not going, unfortunately, but it's cool that you can. It'll be fun. Who do we play Saturday? Who do we play? no, we play Houston on Saturday. And then we play Wednesday, right? Hi, Carol. Is that right? I know we play on Christmas Day, and we play Pittsburgh on Christmas. Texans on Saturday. See, the Saturday thing is just going to throw me. What time on Saturday? What time on Saturday? 1 Eastern. Okay, perfect. I have an eyebrow appointment Saturday. And I was like, do I have time or do I need to reschedule? I have time. I've got time. Perfect. That's what sucks. Like, I was talking to my parents about this the other night, actually. And we were talking about, like, the Chiefs' schedule. Not just exactly, Carol, the amount of games in a short amount of time, but also who we're facing off these last few games. Hi, Stella. Thank you. We've got a very tough schedule this year. So, like, I really fight back at all of those. Like, the Chiefs have the refs because, like, we arguably have one of the hardest schedules in the NFL. Just objectively, the amount of games in a short amount of time. We had, what, like a week 6 bye? That's wild. You don't need a bye that early. We have the most amount of like Monday and Thursday games. Like, we've had so many back to back to back to back. Yeah, it's week four. Was it week 4? It was early as hell. It was early as hell. No one needed a damn bye that early. Yeah. Everyone plays us like it's their Super Bowl. Yeah, that's it, Ashley, right? Everyone is saying like, oh my gosh, what's going on with Patrick Mahomes? My thought, the minute Patrick Mahomes twisted his ankle, I said, it's playoff Pat. Like, of course, I don't want him to be injured. Of course not. But, like, what are playoffs in Kansas City if Patrick Mahomes is not murdering teams on one leg? Like, one-legged going to the Super Bowl every single year. That's what he does. He has an injured ankle. He still plays incredible. We still love him. This is just playoff Patrick. Yeah, an injured ankle is just like... An injured Patrick Mahomes is just like, that's it. We're on track. We are on track to win the Super Bowl. It's so fun. I love being a Chiefs fan. He's not week to week. So he was actually full practice yesterday. And so was Hollywood Brown. So, we all feel pretty good about it. Patrick Mahomes has weak ankles. Give him a cortisone shot. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. Yes, Hollywood. I know, Carol. Because how are we getting better? It's insane. I can't. I love being a Chiefs fan. It was so crappy for so long being a Chiefs fan, you guys. It was the worst being a Chiefs fan. But now it's the best. Now it's the best. Now I feel like we finally got our comeuppance that we've been waiting for so long. It feels so nice. How many Chiefs games have I been to this season or ever? I've been to a lot because I've always kind of been, with the exceptions of, well, I guess too, I went to some when I was in Denver. So, yeah, I've been to a few. I've been to a lot because I've been a Chiefs fan forever. My very first Chiefs game I went to was in like 2012, I think. That was the first NFL game I went to with a friend when I was in college. And that was when Matt Castle was our quarterback. Oh, God, those were dark days. We got, like, front row in Arrowhead because it was so cheap. We were so bad. We played the Broncos. They had Tim Tebow, and we lost. I remember that. That was the first NFL game I'd ever been to. That was fun. And then I went to a couple. My husband and I used to go in Denver when the Chiefs would play the Broncos. And then, yeah, when we moved back here, we've been to a couple. And then I've been to a lot this season. Because I've been lucky that they've had a lot of night games at home that I could make it to during the part of the season where it's not too cold. So, is it hard to get seats by Taylor's Suite? It's expensive if you want to get, that's why I haven't. I've only been by Taylor's Suite one time. And that was because someone had reached out that had purchased tickets for a reasonable price and offered me to purchase. So it's not hard to get the tickets, but it's expensive. Yeah, it's expensive. I missed a couple questions, so sorry. Do I miss Colorado? No, not really. Yeah, I don't miss Colorado. The things that I enjoyed about Colorado just aren't the same. They're not the same anymore. And Denver in particular, is growing really, really fast. But in my opinion, they were underprepared for that growth rate. And so the city has this sort of twofold problem where they're growing and they're trying to build, but housing costs is also getting out of control. So you see a lot of people displaced in Denver because of the housing crisis. And that has had, of course, tons of adverse effects on the city. That's really, really sad. So, yeah, I mean, I think when we moved here, I respect all of what you guys are all saying, but I want to drive home just how bad it is in Denver. When we moved here, the housing market in Denver, Colorado was the second most competitive housing market in the entire country, second only to the Bay Area in San Francisco, which we know is terrible. Denver, Colorado is one of the worst housing markets in the United States, especially for a city in the middle of the country, not near an ocean. It's bad. The housing market in Denver is really bad. And that's part of why we moved. We had a family. We wanted to upgrade our home. We just had a first year starter home. And it wasn't feasible. It was not feasible. Homes in Denver were going for 3 times as much as they should have been. And that was already overpriced. Yeah, again, guys, I don't want to negate anyone's struggles with the housing market, but I also want to drive home again. Denver was the second most competitive, highest cost per capita housing market, only after the Bay Area. It's very bad. It's very bad. And you find that, like, there is a countrywide housing crisis, which we don't really need to get into because it's insane. There is a housing crisis. But that we can see that disparity, especially the wealth disparity, really, really clearly in some cities, right? And so like the Bay Area is a really great example because we see that wealth disparity. We see a lot of people who are displaced and houseless, and then people who are buying second and third homes for millions of dollars. You see the same thing in Denver. A lot of people who are houseless and displaced because their areas were either gentrified, their landlords sold their homes and they could no longer afford it, their rent increased, they closed houseless shelters in Denver, and so people are just displaced all over. Meanwhile, we have people purchasing vacationing homes in Denver for millions of dollars, driving up the housing costs. And people just don't have places to live that are affordable. It's really awful. It is a countrywide problem, but there are bubbles in the states where it's exacerbated, and that's due to just like the competitiveness of the housing market that's driving it. It's really, really awful. Really awful. Visiting Denver next spring? Yeah, visit. It's fun. I didn't say it was dangerous. I just said it's not a great place to live. I think anywhere in the United States is dangerous, to be honest with you. You're not more or less safe in Denver versus San Fran versus New York, in my opinion. It's all going to be like the same. It's just not somewhere that I personally would live. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Utah. I've heard that too. Because Utah has really gorgeous scenery too. So it feels like literally anywhere you have good scenery, the housing market is insane. Do I think Taylor's attending the Christmas game? I think there's a really good chance. The thing with the narrative with Taylor going to games right now is really convoluted, I guess, because there's a couple things. A lot of people are forgetting that Taylor did used to go to a lot of away games. She went to almost every single away game last year and all the playoff games. And in my opinion, the reason she stopped going to away games is not because of security. Security is a thing, that's an added separate issue. But we also forget that when we're talking about security, it's fan closeness, it's location details. It's not just easily and accessibly entering and exiting, right? So keep that, pin that. When she went to Buffalo for the playoff games, there were fans yelling at her such indescribable, terrible things that Taylor moved from the front of the suite to the back of the suite so that no one could yell at her. That is a security issue, right? Every stadium she visited in the NFL last year, except for one, put her on the big screen. Who was it that didn't put her on the big screen when she asked? Arrowhead. Arrowhead is the only stadium in the NFL that doesn't put Taylor on the big screen. The rest of them do. And what happens when Taylor is on the big screen? They boo her. They treat her like shit. You know exactly where she is in the stadium and you can point her out and start talking shit to her. So to me, the reason Taylor doesn't go to away games this year, yes, security is a thing, but attached to that security is the fans mistreating her. Why would you, if you're Taylor Swift, why would you spend your time, money, and energy flying somewhere to do them service? Because let's be real, she's doing them a service when she's going to an away game. She's bringing them money and revenue that they would not have had if Taylor Swift did not go to their games. So why would she do that? Only to be mistreated by their fan base. I wouldn't. She can't even fly home with Travis after the away games. They have to fly home with the team. So why not just stay in her home or in Travis's home and wait for him to get back? With that being said, now that she's done touring, I think it is easier for her to attend some of these games because she also doesn't have the schedule aspect keeping her from attending. I think special occasion games are sort of just that, a special occasion at this point moving forward. It's going to be a one-off thing. Is the stadium going to treat Taylor with respect? And if so, then how, right? Is it a game that a lot of the family is going to be at? Is it a playoff game, right? Is it a high stakes game? We all knew she wasn't going to freaking North Carolina. You know what I mean? That was never a game she was going to go to. Let's just be real. Pittsburgh might be different. That's going to be a little bit more competitive. It's going to be, it is in Pennsylvania. And so I know it's not close, whatever, but it's still in Pennsylvania. So her family could attend. She's off. It's possible. I think it ultimately just depends on what the stadium works out with her, if they work anything out with her. But in my opinion, part of the reason is because Taylor has negotiated with Arrowhead to not be shown on the big screen. So until other stadiums respect that, I don't think she's going to do it. Why not North Carolina? It wasn't going to be a competitive game. It was never going to be a competitive game. It just it wasn't, and it why would she go to North Carolina? You know what I mean? There wasn't family there. It wasn't a high stakes game. You know what I mean? It just why would she do that? There's other games that make sense that you can make a case for, but we just don't know. Yeah, and you know what, Leanne? Had she played an Eras Tour show in Buffalo, I'm sure she would have sold out a $70,000 stadium. But the point is, she still went to Buffalo and got berated, assaulted. She got verbally assaulted when she went to Buffalo. So it's not just Swifties that would be there. You have to deal with the rest of the fans. And so if you're not willing to go through, Gillette too, Gillette was one of the worst. If they're not willing to go through those checks and balances with her to make sure she's safe, then why would she? You know, it just doesn't make any sense. You don't want to know what happened in Buffalo. The stuff I heard and saw on Twitter, those people should be completely ashamed of themselves. Please don't even repeat it. Don't even repeat it. I don't want it in my comments. The nastiest, ugliest thing you can imagine being said to a woman is what they said to her. Taylor is not shown on the Chiefs screen. No, she is not. As someone who has visited almost every single home game this season, I can tell you with staunch fact, Taylor is not on the big screen, ever. Now, when you watch at home, that's a network issue. They have different screens than what is shown in the stadium. But when she's in the stadium, you don't know Taylor is there unless you see her with your own eyeballs or you're on Twitter. Yes, you watch on your screen at home. That's different. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you're in the stadium and you can find her. When you're in Arrowhead, the only way you know Taylor's there is if you see her with your own eyes or you're on Twitter, because they don't show her on the big screen. Yes, Buffalo is where Jason took his shirt off and said it was one of the best. Yep. I would encourage you to rewind that game and notice at what point did Jason go down and when did Taylor go back to the back of the suite? Because they're the same. Taylor is getting yelled at. She goes to the back of the suite, and right around that same time is when Jason goes out and draws attention. It was really fucking bad. I don't know what you're asking with Ray J, but please stop asking. Travis was mad. A lot of people were mad. And Taylor and Kylie just stayed in the back of the suite for the rest of the game. It was really disappointing. Bye, Tiffany. I'm not mad, and I would push back on that. Because you're the one that told me, Sarah, that I was wrong. But I wasn't incorrect. You were wrong. And I'm not upset about it. I'm just a woman with an opinion. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Alex. Yeah, revisit the game. It's bad. It's bad. I know. How dare I have an opinion? Or say what's happening. Exactly, July. Exactly. Exactly. I've got plenty of mods in here. I'm not worried about them. I love you, Carol. Do I think Jason and Kylie will be in Pittsburgh? I hope so. I hope so. That would be awesome. My hoodie's from PW Union. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about the TikTok ban because I don't feel good about any of it. And I feel myself getting driven really negative when I talk about it. So I don't want to. And I hope that's okay. Because it just makes me really upset. Kylie's podcast is great. I saw that it was #1. She's incredible. She's incredible. Guys, nothing happened. Someone was asking me about Taylor being on screen at Arrowhead. I told them that was incorrect. They told me I was wrong. I told them again why that was incorrect. Nothing happened. I know I love Kylie. She's so cute. She bought a bus for a school in the Philly area, I think, to go see the Eagles. She purchased a bus for the kids to go. Or rented one, I think. Something. She did something. It was really nice. No, Taylor, I think that the fans in the Buffalo game last year were not nice to Taylor, but that's all that was said. I think just like you say you feel grossed out being a Bills fan. I can understand that. I think there's a lot, just being an NFL fan in general, right? Like sometimes just feels really icky. It's hard. And it's like, it's hard to navigate that space, especially as a woman. Especially when they highlight people that aren't good people. So I understand that. I also know that Buffalo, what happened to Taylor in Buffalo was not representative of all of the Buffalo fans. I think we can all understand that. In general, I don't think every NFL fan is insufferable or mean or crude or anything like that. I just think that there's enough of a base of them that it gets even harder to drown out. You know? But I want to acknowledge that, like, it's really hard to be a fan of any NFL team just because of what they choose to say with their whole chest and what they don't, and just ignore and sweep under the rug. I get it. But I don't want anyone from Buffalo to think that I think they're terrible people. Like, I think the people that yelled at those things are terrible. But I know that they don't represent all of the fan base. Of course not. There's bad people everywhere. It's just like how loud their voice is and how many people are behind them that make a difference, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I dig the Niners. I have a lot of friends that are Niner fans. I like the Niners. I think they're cool. I like George Kittle a lot. If Travis Kelce wasn't in the league, I would probably be a bigger fan of George Kittle, to be honest with you. I really like his play. Yeah, I don't hate the Niners at all. Brock Purdy, I think, is great. He's a great story, right? Yeah. Kamala's a Niners fan. Oh, yeah, she's from the Bay Area. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. And listen, the Chiefs fan base can be toxic sometimes too. I think like that's just what comes with any male-dominated sports field, is that the fan base is going to be pretty toxic sometimes, right? But it's down to us, like the women in the space, the men who look out for the women in the space to like speak up about it, which is why we just keep talking about it, right? It's all we do. We just keep talking about it so that it gets better. Use check. Yeah. Yeah. You're right, Carol. I don't know how to spell it either, but I knew what you meant. Listen, that's the thing with the Chiefs being 13-1. Andy Reid's coaching style was never be the best in the league. Andy Reid's coaching style was always be better than the team you're playing this week. And it's just like it's just a frame of mind. Like, you don't need to blow every team out of the water. Result is going to be the same. If you get to the Super Bowl, you get to the Super Bowl. 1 week at a time, and that's what you have to do. I'm really impressed with what the Chiefs have done this year with, like, snagging D-Hop. Hollywood Brown, too. Like, I'm excited to watch him play. Xavier Worthy is such a good story. Isaiah Pacheco is such a good story. I'm proud to be a Chiefs fan this year. Like, they make me proud. No, I can't afford Super Bowl tickets. Oh my goodness, no. No, I'm not going to the Super Bowl. I cannot afford Super Bowl tickets. Those things are going like $7,000 a piece for the bleeds, y'all. That's crazy. But if any brands are in here and want to send me to the Super Bowl, I'm free. Imagine, I would die. That would never happen for me. Maybe one day, guys. Let's manifest. Gold round things on the wall behind me like records. They are records. They are resin. I purchased from Etsy from someone that just created art pieces. So they have like gold flake leaves in them. It's resin vinyl. Yeah, right, Carol, let's go. We just need to find a sponsor. Super Bowl tickets. It would never happen. It would never happen. You guys are funny. Thank you for the follows, guys. That's very nice. While I'm here, if this app goes anywhere, I'm on the other apps. It's linked in my profile. I'm trying to post different content there in the meantime so that it's not just duplicate content popping up on your pages. Everything I do post on TikTok does go on Instagram. Most of what I post goes on YouTube as well. And then I'm going to start posting longer form content on YouTube, like rambly 8-minute long videos of let's deep dive this Easter egg. Let's deep dive the caramel latte. Let's talk in detail about these lyrics. So that's the plan. Now that Eras is over, my big plan is to start filming more long form content that I can chop up and put on TikTok and post the whole thing on YouTube. So once I'm hoping I'm getting a camera for Christmas. If not, I'll buy one. And then after I have that camera, I will start posting those on my YouTube. So while we're here, just make sure you follow those accounts so that you can see it when I do post it. I cannot get so excited. This is the main event. I can't get it out of my head. I cannot get it out of my head. It's such a cute little like vocal stem that I like keep reverting back to, like so excited. I'll be saying it all the time. All the time. It's the cutest thing ever. It's the cutest thing ever. Thank you, Sandra. I don't want to go into the TikTok ban. I don't want to talk about it. I promise I've seen all of the updated videos. I don't want to talk about it. It's good, Alicia. It's really cute. Like adorable. I don't know what my hair is doing. I probably should get off of here. I said I was going to go live for 1 hour and I've been on here for like 2. Whoops. Whoops. You're moving to Kansas City? That's exciting. I love Kansas City. It's fun here. It's a really affordable city. And it's a big city, not by population, but by land size. So if you're moving to Kansas City, what I would recommend is really doing your research on different neighborhoods and suburbs and different areas. Because of how broad the Kansas City limits are, massively diverse. I'll stay live for a little bit longer. Massively diverse and vary a lot, right? So if you have kids, I would look into like school districts in Kansas City and like, you know, where they're at in comparison. If you are someone that likes to go downtown a lot, like look into areas that are closest to downtown. Because like me, technically, I am technically in Kansas City limits. I still drive, like it's a 15-minute drive to get to Union Station, also in Kansas City limits. It's just a large city. Hi, Jill. Bye, Katie. Am I concerned about Mahomes' injury? No. He was full in practice yesterday. They wouldn't have him practice at full capacity if he wasn't ready. Plus also, just like, I feel like that's just like our norm at this point is Patrick goes into playoffs on one ankle and we make it to the Super Bowl. So call me superstitious. I'll take it. Do we have public transportation? Like, yes, but also no. Not in the way that you would want it for a city this large. Which is why the landmass of Kansas City is important to note because, like, there's public transportation, but is it good? Is it regular? Is it super accessible? No. I own one Taylor Blankets. It's a 1989 one. Thank you, Sandra. Is there a lot of tornadoes and bad storms? I mean, it's the Midwest, so we're technically in Tornado Alley. I've never seen a tornado touchdown with my own eyes, but I have seen a lot of tornado warnings where we had to, like, go to the basement. I think that's just one of those things that, like, it depends on where you live. Like, if you live in New England, you have to deal with, like, those big bad storms that come through and dump, like, 18 inches of snow overnight. If you live in California, you have to deal with earthquakes. If you live in Florida, you have to deal with hurricanes. It's just, like, it's 3 months out of the year, really. And it just is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. The Taylor pop-up that I went to, which one? In Kansas City? What do I play for people who don't know or like Taylor Swift? I ask what kind of music they like, and that depends. Yeah. So the pop-up one I went to in Kansas City, I don't think is still there because it was a pop-up. So if you're coming to visit, definitely check and make sure before. Because the one that I went to was vignettes, and I think that they've changed the pop-up since I've been. But, like, if there's someone that says that they're into, like, classic rock or something like that, people who enjoy classic rock, I usually tell them to listen to folklore, actually. Because, like, my dad, for instance, my dad's a big classic rock guy. And so I recommend Folklore and Evermore for him. Because he, like, I don't know, for some reason those resonate, right? And also, Justin Vernon is a really easy transition into some of Taylor's stuff. So, like, with Exile and Evermore, it makes it a little bit more palatable for people who, like, think that they don't love Taylor to hear her voice duetted with someone else's, and then you can segue into, like, deep cuts. Yeah. Vignette is currently doing Chapel. That, I would love that. I would love that. Thank you. I loved my berry dress too. It was very pretty. I literally, okay, so the berry dress. When did she wear that? Was that Paris night one? I know it was in May. I know it was in Paris. If Carol's still in here, Carol will know right away. The first night that Taylor wore that dress, I was planning on going to London already. I had my plane ticket bought and everything. Night 2. Thank you, July. And I immediately DM'd my girl Lauren, who she had already made me, I think at that point, I had already talked to her about making my Look What You Made Me Do hoodie. And I had seen that she had designed the Green Ivy folklore dress. So the night that Taylor wore, Paris night 2, the night that Taylor wore that berry dress the first time, I immediately texted Lauren and I was like, will this be ready for August? And she was like, I could do it. And she did. It was so good. It was my favorite. I loved all of the outfits I wore for different reasons. The berry dress was obviously one of my favorites. It was just, and it was so much better than I expected. Like, when I opened it, I was like, holy crap. Like, she popped off. It was good. My debut dress was from Amazon. Because I had ordered the maroon one from Lauren, and she was making that one for me. And when I was planning on just wearing the maroon one to the finale in Vancouver, and when the behind the stage tickets dropped, we were able to get tickets. So then I was like, well, I need another outfit. So I had to order something really, really fast. So I ordered Amazon, and then at the last minute, I was like, I think I'm going to wear maroon for night 2 and then debut at the end. And I'm glad I did that because we got maroon as a surprise song night 2, and I had on my maroon dress. It was perfect. It was just perfect. Thank you for the follows, you guys. That's so nice. That's so nice. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know y'all hate that. I just really needed to do it. I'm sorry. And because I switched them, yeah, so I got maroon that same night, and then we got a debut track the night of the finale. Thank you, Sarah. That's so kind. So then we got a debut track night 3 in Vancouver. So it's perfect. Thank you, Jess. Hi, Sarah. So I saw someone ask if I had a signed Sabrina. I do. I got, when she was selling the signed short and sweets, I have one. I need to frame it. I have a signed Kelsey Ballerini one too I need to frame. And I need to hang up so many things. I still have my signed Torture Poets ones that I need to hang still. I have them framed, I just don't have them hung yet. I was front row for one show in London. Yeah, we had to wait in line for Barricade because it was general admission. So it was a day. It was a day. Fun. Not something I would do again. General admission is really, really tough. Yeah, she looked at me a few times at that show. I have them all on video. I haven't really posted because I just was like, I kind of want to keep them. But I was there front row with Courtney, myself, Alex Day, and Nikki King, and one of our other friends. And there was multiple times in that show where Taylor looked and went down the row and looked at all of us. There was one specific moment during Folklore that she looked at all of us and went like this. She did like a cute little nose crunch and then like turned. And I was like, I had never thought there was a chance in hell that Taylor had ever seen my face before until that moment. And then I thought, maybe she has seen me. Like, maybe she has. Probably not, but maybe. Regardless, that's what makes Taylor special. That she can look at people in the eye and make them feel like she knows them. Like, that's what's special and unique about her as a performer. That she takes the time while she's performing to also make people feel special. It made me feel special. I think I've posted the one of her like on the Roomba. There was multiple times of her on the Roomba, but the one is she's going backward and she flips her hair up and she looks at me and smiles and then turns. And it's like the coolest thing. That's probably my favorite one in the Folklore one, but there's a couple different videos that I have that I was like watching back and I was like, oh my God, she's looking at us. Like oh my God, she looked at me. It's just really cool. Yeah. Because I know she remembers people. There was actually, it sounds crazy, but the first time I think she saw me was Kansas City, night 1. My sister and I got floor seats and we were like row 8 off the diamond. We had very good seats. I don't know how I did that. It was in the pre-sale. I just blindly clicked, but it was great. And I dressed as I Bet You Think About Me. So I had the bright red with the red headband and I had the gloves on and I had an aisle seat. So I was like, they don't let you stand in the aisle, but I was like half a step out. So there was like a little bit of separation. And I remember looking at the diamond before Taylor came on and then doing a quick inventory around me, and no one else was in red. No one else was in red. I was like, I stand out like a sore thumb right now. This is amazing. No one else was in red. In fact, when I see a bunch of crowd shots from that night, I can pick myself out because there's no one in my section, and I was wearing like bright freaking red. It was crazy. So there's multiple times throughout the show I went with my sister. My sister's next to me. And Evermore was still on the set at that point. And I remember she did her cape flip and she like pointed at me. And I said to my sister, she's looking at me. I think she's looking at me. And my sister was like, no, I think you're right, actually. So there was a couple times during Kansas City where I feel like I just stuck out because I was wearing red. I think she noticed me, at least when the sun was out. Of course, not when it went dark and she couldn't see. But when the sun was out, I think there was multiple times that she might have seen me, which is cool. So maybe in London, she remembered me from Kansas City. I doubt it, but it's possible, and that would be so fun. No, I've never run into her in Kansas City. I don't think that she just casually goes out and about like that, but neither do I. So the chances of us ever running into each other casually are pretty far-fetched. Travis also lives pretty far south of me and on the Kansas side. So if she is, you know what I mean, in that area, it would be pretty slim that I would ever run across her just like casually like that. There was one time last year, she was at the Christmas bar right next to Union Station. We didn't go because I think that's weird. If I ever ran across her, it would be like just like a happenstance thing. So I don't think that would happen. She lurks. She might. She used to lurk a lot. I do miss her active TikTok era. Hi, Vaughn. Have I been to the Christmas pop-up at Shark Bar? No. I haven't been to Shark Bar since I was like 20. Shark Bar I'm way too damn old for Shark Bar. I love y'all so much. I can't. I'm too old. I can't dance. I can't stand for that long. I need more of like a lounge, like a bar. I need to sit and drink my cocktail, my like specialty cocktail, you know? I'm not a Shark Bar girl. Yeah, too old for it. Too old for it. It's a state of mind, but I am a boomer state of mind. I want to sit comfortably in my chair and drink my little drinky drink. If I ever encounter Taylor, would I approach her or not? I think it depends. Let me tell you what happened with Tree, because this is how I feel I would handle a Taylor if it ever happened. When I was in Vancouver, I was running around when the clock came up. I was trying to meet up with people. There was something I was doing. I don't quite remember, but I was rushing to get back to my seat. And I remember I was on business. I was like, head down, focus. I need to get to my seat because the clock is up. And as I came around the back of the section, like kind of by where the bar was, I kind of glanced up and I noticed her walking to me. All black, bright red hair, gorgeous smile, Tree Paine. I'm like, oh my God, that's Tree Paine. As the bracelets are flashing at this point, like because Taylor is about to come on, like I remember seeing my bracelet flashing. I was stressing, y'all. So I see Tree Paine. She is hoofing it, walking towards me, going fast. And I was hoofing it, going to my section because the clock was up, the lights were going off, like Taylor was coming on. I was like, get there. So I look up, I see T-Pain, and she's walking at me, and she meets my eye line, and I was like, hi! Again, my phone was around my neck. I didn't even have it. There was no chance of getting a photo with her, okay? I was like, Tree! And she was like, hi, oh my gosh. And I was like, I'm JoJo, so good to meet you. Like, we are in passing, guys. Like, I was like, I'm JoJo, so good to meet you. Like, love you, thank you so much. And she literally was just like, oh my gosh, enjoy the show. And that was it. Like, it was so brief. We literally were like crossing paths. I feel like I handled it as well as I possibly could, but I didn't want to stop her and ask her for a photo or a video or anything, or to like give her a bracelet, because she was so clearly on her way to do her job, or like in the midst of doing her job, that I didn't want to like, I didn't want to impose. And also I wanted to see the show. So I was like going to my seat too. You know what I mean? I didn't want to like, yeah. So I'm happy with the interaction. Maybe one day I'll get lucky enough to have a similar interaction with Taylor. That would be great. We can hope. I doubt it, but we can hope. Yeah, she was on a mission. She was, I mean, and again, so was I. You know what I mean? Like, literally, it was like in passing. And I think like by the time I recognized who I was talking to, like my brain said hi to her. Like I was like, oh my God, hi! Before I even in my head recognized you're talking to T-Pain. So it was so fast, you know? Thank you, Allie. That's so kind. It was just so fast that, it just was, it is what it is, but I'm pleased with how it went, and, hoping that Tree was also. If she does another movie premiere, that would be great. I just don't know what the movie's gonna be. Is she really gonna do another Eras Tour 2? No, I did not meet Andrea. Courtney met Andrea, though. Courtney met Andrea. I met Lori Turk. I met Taylor's makeup artist. So that was fun. I've followed her for a long time. Yeah. I would love to meet Andrea, though. I was bummed I didn't meet her because I did have a bracelet for her. So I made her a bracelet in Kansas City for the Kansas City shows because I was on the floor, and I was like, well, if I get a chance, you know. So I have a bracelet that's in the Fearless colors that says Mama Swift. And I took it with me to Vancouver just in case, and I was going to try to meet her, and I didn't. So I'm going to hold on to it. Maybe one day I'll have the opportunity to give it to her. That would be nice. I've had it since July of 2023, so maybe one day she'll be able to get it for me. That'd be great. You met Lady Gaga's fiance. I love that. I love that. Would she wait for documentary and movie stuff until post-Grammys campaign? I don't think so. The Grammy nominations have already closed. We're already in a new Grammy cycle. I don't think so. I don't think that would have anything to do with... I think ultimately it's just for what's best for her marketing at this point. Right? Because I don't know. Like, to me, it would have made the most sense to announce those things on the Eras Tour with her fans, and she didn't do that. So, to me, I'm led to believe that it's just whatever's best marketing. And I'm not a marketing expert. And half the people you see on the internet that think they're marketing experts aren't marketing experts. So, I don't know. Who knows? I do know that Taylor has always had multiple projects at the same time. The first Eras Tour film technically came out in the same Grammy cycle as Torture Poets Department. So I don't think that that's any sort of hindrance to her new plans. I don't foresee her taking a long break. I don't. I think, like, when you're talking about, and that's not to say she doesn't deserve one. I always feel like we have to preface it with, like, she deserves a break and can do whatever she wants to do. But, like, I just don't see her reeling it back all of a sudden. I don't, truly, because when you break it down, since 2019, it is now 5 years later. 2019, we got Lover, and then we got Fearless Taylor's version, Red Taylor's version. We got Midnights, we got Folklore, we got Evermore, we got Torture Poets Department. 7 albums, plus a film, plus a short film, plus however many music videos over the course of 5 years. 7 albums, 1 film, 1 short film. How many music videos? 5? Plus a whole ass tour. In 5 years. That's what I'm saying. How do you, when you're a workaholic like Taylor and you're working like that, dialing it back is what? Suddenly 3 albums in 5 years? Like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, dialing it back is, okay, maybe I'll do 2 albums and a tour instead of 7. You know, I just don't see, like, how obviously she's feeling very inspired. Obviously, she has a lot of things that she can put into the world and into the universe. She's already committed herself to these Taylor's versions, so we know those 2 are coming. She's already said she's making her directorial debut, so we know something else is coming. She's very clearly filming in Vancouver, so we know something's coming for that. Maybe it's linked to her directorial debut. We don't know. Maybe not. We're already theorizing that there could be TS12, at least in the works, which I think it is. I think it's in the works. I don't know if it's finished or ready to release yet, but it's there. It exists. It's a concept at minimum. I don't see her going on some long hiatus or anything like that because I just don't think she needs to. What do I think TS12 will be? Happiness and fun and magic. The stars that they're using, Taylor wearing these lines or whatever, I don't think are related to a theme for TS12. I think it just is like that's the vision board for TS12. How do I say this? So, like, with Torture Poets, we saw Taylor wearing, like, academia. And, like, okay, sure, like, maybe that's sort of related to the vibe of Torture Poets Department. But ultimately, based on her academia, we would have never been able to guess a single lyric or the title of the album. Right? It wasn't an Easter egg for that. It was just an Easter egg for an aesthetic change. Okay? So when we're talking about, like, all the lines and all the stars, I don't think it's some Easter egg of, like, the stars aligning. I don't think it's an Easter egg of, like, the cosmos or anything like that. I think it's just a thematic change, an aesthetic change, because we've never been able to guess Taylor's lyrics or her album titles by her fashion. That's never happened. I personally don't think it's like Sagittarius. I don't think it's galaxies. I don't think it's probably not even celestial related. I think it's just like the aesthetic theme of that album. Whatever it is, we won't know the album title until she announces it. You know? I just think that maybe like it's just a new theme. It's just a new aesthetic, a new theme. Yeah, we thought Torture Poets Department was rep, and she capitalized on that shit. Like, she did that on purpose. But that was on us. That was on us. Like, she knew what she was doing, but that was on us. She was wearing black. She was sort of Easter egging this reputation thing as an Easter egg. She knew what she was doing with the caramel latte, but we didn't do our research, right? When we saw her with black chains and loafers and we said reputation, we should have known better. We all should have known better. I did call TS11. I am still very proud of the fact that I knew that was TS11. I actually have a video where I said she was going to announce TS11 at the Grammys on February 4th. Put it on my tombstone. That's the only thing I've gotten right, but I did get it right. Because when she's utilizing her clothing like that to show any sort of specific aesthetic, we can literally look at it and go, oh, that's a new era. And that's why we need to know. Like, so when she's wearing all of these patterns, these lines, she's talking about gold stars, constantly posting gold stars, gold stars, gold stars. That's a new era. We can delineate that. Taylor posting something with a snake at the end of it, we know immediately that's meant to signify reputation. Once TS12 is out, something with a star, we will know immediately that's TS12, right? It's just like a thematic thing, in my opinion anyway. She did. She talked about the Reputation vault tracks in the Time article. Hi. Yeah, we know there's more re-records. We know. She said that they're coming. She mentions, the Time magazine article mentioned the vault tracks. Yeah. Yeah, Danny, I don't think that's going to happen for us until she releases the album. She's been really, really locking that stuff down. Not even doing like an album. Oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? When they pre-release a single before the album drops, she hasn't even been doing that. We've been getting our singles and our like our premiere videos the same day that the album is dropping. For both Torture Poets and for Midnights. We didn't get a single or anything until the album dropped. We also know that Reputation Taylor's version is coming because we've heard Delicate and Look What You Made Me Do Taylor's versions. We know it. It's coming. Maybe that's why she played New Year's Day. Yeah, let's talk about it. She played a track, Place in This World from the first one. She played one from Reputation, the very last night of tour. We know it's coming. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, I don't feel like Torture Poets Department was supposed to come when it came. I think, I've said this before, I think Torture Poets Department was in the works, and she had originally planned on releasing this album when she ended the tour. Things happened. She added on tour dates. She continued writing. She meets Travis. She continues writing. The writing changes. So High School, The Alchemy, even the end of But Daddy I Love Him, the writing changes. I have enough for more than one album. Let's release this. Because her writing style changed. I think the fact that she's now been dating Travis Kelce for 1.5 years, and when they first started dating, she already had enough material written about him that 2 songs made the album. We have to know that there's more songs out there. We have to know that she was feeling super inspired last summer. And we can recognize that songs like So High School don't quite fit into the rest of the Torture Poets Department or the anthology. All of these things can be true at the same time. So for me, Taylor released Torture Poets Department when she released it because she felt herself already moving into the next era before she even released that Torture Poets Department album. So in my opinion, us seeing Taylor in plaid, we're talking about stars, and we're identifying as TS12 is aligning ourselves with Taylor. Because she has said every time she announces an album, she's already moved on to the next thing. She's already lived that era in her mind, and she's already into the next one. She's already creatively putting herself into the era that comes next. The keys she played before Champagne Problems feel like TS12. Yeah, I think that's possible. It could be a little sneak peek. I don't think the plaid and stars relate to each other. We talked about that. I don't think Like, the chain links that she wore during Torture Poets Department meant anything in relation to the Torture Poets Department. It's just an aesthetic change. It's just something that's identifiable. The 1989 album wasn't about blue. It's just blue. You know? It wasn't about seagulls. But seagulls are 1989, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't think like the plaid and the stars, I don't think it means anything lyrically or even thematically. I just think it's a new aesthetic that she's making clear and pointed. I think no matter, I don't know. I don't know when anything's going to happen because she can really do whatever she wants. At this point, it makes sense for Reputation and Debut to come out close together. I kind of feel like she'll do that this year. And I kind of feel like there's a good chance that we'll see TS12 in the fall. Good chance. Because like, you know, the deep fall thing, like she's said it a lot. She's a fall girly. Yeah. Yeah. And as far as the trademarks go, like there's always, you know, 8 different loopholes and things like that. They can file this extension, they can do that, they can do this, whatever. I don't know. Seems like she said she wanted to get it out and be done. Yeah, I think so too. And it, like, I feel like she just was like, I'm good with this. You know? Like, this is a complete collection of works to me. I don't need to deep dive this further. I've lived this and I've moved on and I'm good. I think like Torture Poets Department was like healing for her, you know? And she was writing to heal. She's told us that too, that's how she copes. And then she felt healed, right? Like, So High School is not LOML. I hate it here. How did it end? The Torture Poets Department. The Black Dog. So High School. You know what I mean? It just, to me, is such a different point of view that, like, it's so clear to me that she started moving in a different direction. That she had processed and healed that part, and the writing process worked for her. Like, she wrote songs to process these events in her life and then moved on. Which is why I think it's really hard for us to go back and use like the man wall as any sort of Easter eggs. Because like I personally feel like that wall's out of date. I feel like originally in that damn wall, Reputation says 2024. She originally was going to release Reputation this year. I think she was. And I don't know why she didn't. Maybe Torture Poets Department is why she didn't. Who freaking knows? But that's why I think those things get out of date. Because ultimately, right, if she's Easter egging and then she doesn't end up using it, no one misses out. Nothing happens if she doesn't utilize an Easter egg that she drops. It just gets forgotten, you know? She just kind of moves on. So I have a really hard time looking back at things like the man wall and taking that as fact or like as applicable Easter eggs in 2024 or 2025 because I think that she's changed. I think that her plans have changed. And she's had to pivot. There's no way in 2019 when she released that music video, she would have thought, oh, me and Joe are going to break up and I'm going to have a fling with Maddie Healy that's going to blow up in flames and then I'm going to meet the love of my life. And you know what I mean? There's just no way. She has to be able to change these things, which is why I think that we have to take like the newer Easter eggs at more face value than things that are, in my opinion, maybe more out of date. Thank you. That's so nice. she's announcing anything in 2024, she's got about 12 days. She's got about 12 days. Come 2020, the man wall was out of date. I agree with you, Paige. I agree with you 100%. I think that wall was out of date very quickly. And everything was changed by Folklore and Evermore. Yeah, I agree with you. 1,000,000%. Which is why I think it's so, so hard. I think so. I've talked about the March 21st date before, and I think there's definitely something to that. The March 21st date, the 3-2-1 date, I like it a lot. So, who knows? There's always a theory for New Year's Day, but the only theory I have seen for New Year's Day is that it's a song title. If there's anything else that I'm missing, please tell me. But I haven't seen anything else to grab onto. The reason I like March 21st as a 3-2-1 is because, like, first off, Taylor. Also, Taylor's countdown during Midnight Rain. Okay. Taylor Nation is mentioning 3-2-1 a lot. No explanation, just reputation is not a quote from the Reputation era, y'all. That is a quote from the Lover era. Yeah. The countdown in the I Can See You music video ended at New Year's Eve. Which countdown? When and where from the Lover era? Taylor was looking back on her previous eras and she did an interview and she said she was literally talking about how she didn't do interviews during Reputation. And that's what the quote was in reference to, because Reputation was not a surprise drop. Reputation had a standard album cycle. It had a lead single. It had, a lot of people don't know this. Reputation was not a surprise drop. Taylor did surprise wipe her Instagram and make a reappearance online after being away for a long time. But Reputation was announced. It had a lead single. It had a lead music video before we got the album out. And the album had plenty of time to cook and sell pre-sales. Folklore was Taylor's first, like, surprise. Yeah. So when Taylor was giving an interview during the Lover era, she was talking about her previous eras. I don't think it was Ellen. She hasn't done Ellen in a while. I think it was like 60 Minutes or something. The same one where she's talking about Scooter Braun, I think, and she goes, what? Or something similar. But anyways, that I digress. During the Lover era, and she was talking about, like, oh, I didn't do any interviews or whatever because I just thought there will be no explanation. There will just be Reputation because I am dramatic. Yeah. CBS. Thank you. CBS interview. That's it. That is totally it. It's a CBS interview. And she said it, like, such in passing that it, like, I'm really surprised that that's the quote that the fandom has, like, latched onto. Yeah. It's not. I don't know what else to say. I think that the only thing Taylor's clear about is that she's not doing anything the same way that she's done it before, which means no Grammy announcement, because she's already done that. Yeah, the Reputation hoodie. Totally. They placed that on that hoodie, and I think it was really to trip us up. Because so I'm like, there was an explanation. She just didn't do interviews. It wasn't a surprise drop. It was always there. Like, we had a standard rollout. I really think that them putting that on the back of that hoodie was them like trolling the hell out of us, because people started to use that as a reason why she would like surprise drop it. Even though that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense as a surprise drop. What's a new fun way do you think she'll announce the Taylor's version re-record? Isn't that like what we're all dealing with? Like, how? Who knows? Who knows? I think that the only thing that's possible is it's going to be something she hasn't done before, which does rule out a surprise drop because she's done that before as well. I don't know. But I think that the re-records are exempt from that. I think the re-records are exempt. Like, she'll do, because that's not a new era. When we're talking about like launching a new era, I think that is specifically attached to TS12. But I don't know if she'll I don't know if she would announce a re-record at an award show, which is why I always thought it made so much sense to do it on the Eras Tour. Because it's technically not a new era. Random Instagram Live, that's what she did for Lover. See? Like, what else? It's crazy. Yeah, maybe in the movie. That's possible. That's possible. I don't know. It's just hard to come up with stuff that she hasn't done yet. She's done a lot. But it has to be, guys, whatever she does, it has to be something that has impact. So, like, yeah, I don't think it's going to be something that's not, like, if she announces it at an event, it's not going to be something that's not nationally broadcast, is what I'm saying, right? Like, the Grammys is a national broadcast. The VMAs is a national broadcast. A Chiefs game wouldn't be a national broadcast. Kylie's podcast wouldn't be a national broadcast. You know? I don't know. I just don't know. No, I mean national broadcast. I don't think her announcing anything at an event is making it about her. People said that about the Grammys too, so I would just push back on that a little bit. The Chiefs games are not national broadcasts. They have blackout zones. So it wouldn't be all over on every channel is what I'm saying. Okay, guys, with that, I think I'm going to go because I've been on here for almost 3 hours now, and that was way longer than I planned on it. But thanks for hanging out with me. People will get angry no matter what she does. She should do it during the Netflix game. No, I don't know you. Okay, all right. Bye, you guys. I'll see you later.